What's up, y'all? This is Jason Nelson, stand-up comedian, author, writer, producer of live shows and events. Focus on the Funny LLC, Divorce Due Diaries, Divorce Due whatever, episode 2. I did one last night where I'm pretty much in the dark. I guess it's kind of symbolic, for real. I also did it because I didn't know they was going to call me to get pulled over or not. You're supposed to listen to it more. And so I'm just trying to give some more background information on divorce and how it affected my life. So it made me question whether marriage is even necessary. Because when I got married, I used to believe it was good or bad, rich or poor, for better or worse, till death do you part. And it doesn't seem to be so. It seems as if eventually money comes into play. I'm not saying money is a bad thing. I'm pretty sure like my children's mom who passed away, I'm pretty sure money means nothing to her right now. And I mean that like respectfully, because one of the things that motivates me now is money, because it seems as if money is how you're able to keep someone around to love you unconditionally. Yeah. Of course, you're gonna get people who say, "Oh, money ain't everything," but money matters. Money matters. Money don't matter when life is over, but you know. So when I used to think of marriage, I used to think like, I don't think I ever considered the tough times. So I assumed, because I seen other people go through tough times and they stuck together, that was automatic, even for myself. Now, it's a difference between the first time I got married and the second time I got married. Both times I enjoyed being a family man, you know, sitting down with my wife and our kids, you know, both times for dinner. I think the second time my marriage was most definitely affected by my first marriage, because I felt a little insecure in regards to just, well, I didn't feel insecure in my second marriage. I felt insecure about my relationship with my children from my first marriage, because I never wanted them to feel as if they were alienated or less important, because they didn't really see me and their mom together that long, and I knew the energies were awkward. They weren't really raised to know me or acknowledge me, not because I wasn't around, but they were more raised who care more about their mother's side of the family than like mine, which my family kind of like weird. You know what I mean? By weird, not like behavioral weird. I mean like my mom was adopted, so it ain't no family between her. We all got different dads. My brother and sister, I don't know, we close. I know they got other brothers and sisters, both of them. I don't. My dad's family, they're not really emotionally family oriented. It's almost like very conservative, a little uptight, judgmental. I'm not saying they really are, but that's how it comes off to me. So the people that I identified as family was probably my sister's side of family, even though sometimes I feel connected to them, and other times I just know that I'm not. Not saying that's how they, I can't speak for nobody. So I didn't really have much of a heritage for my children to gravitate towards, you know, because I don't really have much of a biological family, if that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure because of how I grew up to play a part into it too. Which brings me to the thought of how I really wanted to create tradition and legacy on behalf of my last name when I had my children, because I wanted them to look up, like, you know, in the future and just think of me and what I meant to them. I don't know if that sounds selfish or not, but that's how I was feeling. I just really want my children to see me of value, and their mom too. Like, I wanted them to look like, man, my mom and my daddy, they was this, you know, they came up, and, you know, I just wanted that. And that probably comes from me growing up enjoying history, reading books, you know. Even to this day, I love movies and romance, and I watch Queen and Slim numerous times, and I cry every time. Even in Notebook, I cry. I'm a little sensitive, I guess, a little emotional, you know. So I just wanted to be significant, of value, and then there's that other layer where, you know, I thought I'd create a company, and then one day I have my children in position to run it, and then their kids, and I believed, you know, I had a vision for what I thought life was like. Like, I could live life as a white American. I know all white people ain't, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, you know, like I can live a life and have something to pass on down to my children. That was my biggest motivation. It wasn't just to live and be cool for the moment. You know, I was never just motivated by the moment. I was motivated by the belief that great things can and will happen for me. And when I mean me, I mean there's everything attached, like my family and I. So sometimes as a person who's been divorced, you know, it's like I don't have that. I can't have that. And now that I'm older, more baggage due to the failures of my 2 marriages. You know, I got married twice in my 20s. Now it's like, how am I to believe I can be loved unconditionally by someone else? And I, you know, yeah, I'll get tired of clarifying. I have a habit of that, you know, because what it is, I anticipate it's gonna be somebody say, "Oh, are you gonna love them unconditionally?" Like, okay, motherfucker, I think that just should be assumed implication. But we're talking about me and how I feel and how I felt in this scenario, you know. Because I've never really left anybody for their shortcomings or issues. She need to get that baby away from the sidewalk. She need to be closer to the street. But, you know, I've never left anyone alone because they shortcoming the issue. And it's like I know their stuff, and, you know, but now I'm wondering, should I reevaluate what am I looking for in a relationship? And it makes me sad, like I'm compromising. You know, like I'm still believing in multi-generational wealth and legacy. Like, I'm talking about legacy, man. Legacy. That's what it always was about. That's why I never really operated out of desperation. Like, I never panicked when tough times came. You know, I never did. I'm like, I figured it out because, you know, that's what was gonna happen. So no, I never hit the panic button when tough times hit. And of course, as a man, I don't want the woman I'm with to feel as if she has to suffer. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want her to suffer. I mean, it'd be nice if we both use our brains and we both had some hustle to us and some grind. Cause I'm like, shit, if you hustle and grind, I'm hustling and grind. Oh shit, this about to be crazy. I wasn't really with anybody who hustled and grind. They were more like 9-to-5ers type, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they work hard, but the way how we work or willing to work was different. You know what I'm saying? What we was willing to do. You know, and it's not a knock. I'm just saying, like, that's just what it was. So, and then there's a part of me that's still like, you know, a little like somebody who's like good at administrative stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get things done. So I'll be like, oh, I guess in my mind I'll be thinking we gonna tag team shit. Like, I'm the type that go out there and initiate a deal, and they'll be able to organize the paperwork or type of emails or something like that. Or, you know, like basically like I go get the meat, go do the hunting, and they prepare it or something. I don't know. I think I used to know, but I don't know now. So I'm like, maybe I should just enjoy just like me and someone else, like having date nights, and you know, I work however I work, and we just enjoy life like that, and then we die. That sounds so we just work, eat, go on vacation every once in a while and die. Like, I don't know, develop a little balance. Then I'll be thinking about the various things I look forward to in dating. Like sometimes, like I like a younger woman, right? Because, well, I feel like I'm too boring for them. Because I'm like, baby, I am sleepy. Nigga, how'd you drive? I wish I could see how this motherfucker driving in front of me, bro. Tell me you stole the car without telling me you stole the car, bitch. like, fuck. But it's like, okay, younger ones, like one in her 20s or something. You know, it's a little exciting. You know what I'm saying? Body's still right. Pussy may be ran through by niggas her age, but shit probably my age too. Because I met someone who got like baby daddies that's like my age. I'm like, bitch, I think you were. Like, cause you got kids same age as me. I'm like, you know, they look good, and I'm like, man, I gotta get my money up first so I can afford to be loved by this bitch. Then you got the ones that's like in their 30s, you know, like me, you know, maybe early to mid 30s, you know, so they're not like real young. I mean, they like young, but they ain't real young, but they younger than me. So it's like, it's a little bit like, okay, you know. I mean, because every year I get older, it's like, okay, the line go up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, it's cool, but they really at this, like the 20s, they kind of exciting still. They still believe in shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if all I gotta do is come here and be a decent dude. Like, she goes like, he's so mature. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I learned these lessons from being immature. The 30s, the early to mid 30s, she like, now she just fresh out of disappointment from the other years. So she looking at me like, And I was like, I ain't got time for that shit. I was like, bitch, do you want to be with me or die? Fuck. And women know, it's like they know a lot of men lives ain't shit because of the relationships they had before. Because women, for some odd reason, these motherfuckers be having a backup plan that us men do not be having when we in a relationship. We're not thinking about breaking up with you. Women be straight having an escape plan. Like, women be encouraging other women to leave the person they with. Well, look like I'm working out a little bit. Damn. And I ain't. Well, it look like it. But, man, we don't be like, man, leave her alone, bro. We just be like, man, you know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We do not tell the nigga to leave his woman. We just vent, we talk shit, blah, blah. Women be like, girl, you could do, but we like, why would you tell her that, bitch? like, then you get the women that's like 40 something to 50, you know, living their best life. They paid their dues and shit. Man, that sun got me looking. I mean, I have it exfoliating. I ain't been in a barbershop yet. But then you got them and someone they stuck in their ways. But and I think with me, a woman that's like, you know, around that, logically it can make more sense for me. You know what I'm saying? They mature, but I do be wanting a little excitement. You know what I'm saying? But they've been at their job a while. These motherfuckers ain't trying to like hustle and grind like that. They ain't trying like me, even being a comedian at my age. And it's not just about being a comedian. Like, I really love producing, promoting shows and events, creating concepts and stuff. Like, that shit is exciting to me, and it got so many things attached to it that we do, and, you know, content creation and stuff. I mean, that's just one of them, and things I like to do and learn about investing and stuff. But because it's like I failed in my past, it kind of cost me, and since it cost me, it's like they ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? They ready to relax and chill. Like their life is over. Not like over, like it's over, but it's like more like they ain't trying to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they can. I don't never know when this nigga, I'm over in U City. But they can, but they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know, especially if they already had kids and, you know, they did not get it. I haven't given up.